Hey everyone, Keith here, and today let's talk about what you can actually negotiate after your offer has been accepted when purchasing a home in California. This is a crucial phase where the right moves can save you money, reduce risk, and set you up for a smooth closing. So once your offer is accepted, you're officially in escrow, but the negotiation isn't over. In fact, this is when some of the most important negotiations take place. If contracts have contingencies like inspections, appraisal, and loan approval, that gives you leverage to revisit certain terms if new information comes to light. Now, the sales price is typically set at acceptance, but it's not always set in stone. If the appraisal comes in lower than the agreed price, or if significant issues are uncovered during inspections, you can request a price reduction. However, any change to the purchase price after acceptance must be approved by your lender, since it directly affects your loan terms and qualifying ratios. After inspections, you'll likely discover some issues, some minor, some potentially major. Here's the breakdown. If you're using financing, the lender may require certain repairs to be completed before funding the loan, depending on the loan program you use. These are usually health, safety, or structural concerns, thinking faulty wiring, roof leaks, or missing smoke detectors. With certain loans, the seller must address these or the deal can't close. Now, cosmetic or deferred maintenance, these are negotiable. You can request credits or repairs for things like worn carpets or old appliances, but the seller is not obligated to agree. Focus your requests on issues that were not visible or disclosed before your offer. Remember, overreaching can jeopardize the deal. Now, in California, both buyers and sellers have their own sets of closing costs. As a buyer, you can negotiate for the seller to cover some or all of your closing costs as part of your offer or as a concession after inspections. These can include escrow fees, title insurance, or even a credit towards your loan costs. Again, any credits or financial concessions that impact the net price or your loan must be approved by your lender. Just to reiterate, any change that affects the price you pay, whether it's a price reduction, a credit for repairs, or a seller paid closing cost, requires your lender's approval. The lender needs to ensure the new terms still fit their underwriting guidelines and that your qualifying ratios remain within limits. So just in summary, you can negotiate repairs, credits, and sometimes price after acceptance, especially if new issues arise. Lender required repairs must be addressed for the loan to close. Any price-related changes post-acceptance must be cleared by your lender. And stay focused on legitimate concerns and work with your agent to craft strong, reasonable requests. If you have questions about negotiating after your offer is accepted, or you want to make sure you're protected every step of the way, reach out to me. I'm Keith Walker, here to educate and navigate, not speculate and fabricate. I'll see you next time.